YouTube.
All right. So last we left off was with the group finally obtaining at least a gem that Amara was looking for, and after obtaining it, they returned back to the tavern for a little while, and then, upon doing so, I think everybody retreated off into Amara's wagon eventually, and while everybody was doing their own things in the wagon, separating into their own corners or rooms and levels within the pocket domain, alarms started sounding off. It was being, or Glyph was warning that there was some sort of intruder of sorts, as these alarms blared everywhere. I think Illith and Naboo were together. They decided to rush toward the tower, and I think Hermes was also searching through all the rooms, trying to figure out what was going on. And trying to remember.
I had rushed past the both of them going towards where the issue is coming from.
Okay. And I think we had the rest of the party, I think, on the first floor, probably lingering somewhere, unless Aaron was somewhere sleeping. So we're going to say that they were, and first floor, doing their thing for now. Sorry, trying to search for everybody. It's a big place that she has here. So Hermes, as you are running along, eventually you do run past them, and you wind up in the bottom floor, where usually the rooms are, where everybody sleeps. And you would step in to where you see, I would assume that if Cedric would have heard this, he would have also been rushing to find the group. So we're going to say that Cedric would be on his way out of the room, looking to find the rest of the group, and would proceed to follow you.
You can try.
just to ask above
Damn.
table, did I miss something with Cedric?
Don't think so.
Okay.
But
Noted.
Even if he's not able to follow, would you tell him anything about if you've seen the rest of the group, or Naboo, or anybody else? You would probably also know that Tharag and Zool and everybody else would be on the first floor.
Yeah, because I had ran past Nobu and Illith, because I had to do the handoff with her bark.
Cool.
On my way to the point of interest. So right. I would have ran past, I guess, Cedric and let him know where to go.
All right, so I'm going to put everybody
To be
here.
fair, I'm very lost. Then again, I was also sick when any of y'all did this.
I'm going to put everybody here for now.
Why did you say so? Assault turrets? You shall be more accurate?
So that way I can... Because everybody was intending to head toward the tower once y'all heard alarms, correct?
Yeah, I remember that Illa said we need to get there, tomorrow. So I wild shaped and I bonus action dashed and action dashed.
I'm pretty sure that the scenario is get there like yesterday.
I knew what he meant.
All right. So you're basically you and Hermes are racing around. You're racing toward the tower, and Hermes is racing around trying to figure if he sees anybody at all. I will say, Hermes, that as you give this information to Cedric, Cedric starts heading up toward the first floor. You are in this guard floor, basically, where the rooms are with all the beds and such. And as you are continuing on your journey, I'm going to move you, if you're searching everywhere, to right here. I'm going to ping you where you are currently. Are you able to see yourself on the map once I ping it?
Yeah.
Alright. And we're going to use this thingamajigger here for a sense of an idea. So right about here, you do see some sort of shadowy substance in a way. It might be humanoid. That seems to move and float, and it moves and floats up these stairs. And that's what you are able to see as you are now searching. But you also notice one thing is that the arcane sentinels are not doing anything as well. It seems like as if they don't even notice it. What would Hermes do?
Even though it might be a bad idea, due to prior experiences, I'm gonna follow it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay a distance back, but I will follow it. Trying to at least keep it within eyesight.
Okay. So as you follow it, you actually do go up these stairs. And because they're more of a shifting stairs, all these wonky areas that they have, you notice that this one actually leads back up to the first floor. And we're going to move y'all here.
By the way, I did send you an invite to share chats if you want.
Oh, excellent.
Piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Excellent, excellent. Holy Jesus! I got a lot of things I gotta check on Twitch. Perfect. All right. Now going back to the main floor. I'm gonna shoot this over here. And where is Hermes? Hermes is popping up over here, weirdly enough. I'm gonna move you here. Boom. So you go up these stairs, and at the top of the stairs, when you finally arrive, you notice that this time it shifts you into the first floor. And as you're looking around, you don't necessarily see this creature anymore. But you know that there's these two doors, which is this one that leads back to the hallway, and then this one that leads back into a larger hallway, heading around the rest of the floor here.
That's weird. Okay. I am unable to click on myself. Oh, now I can. Never mind.
Just click. Just click. Do the click.
You gotta do the click.
I will check what's behind door number 2.
Door number 2. All right. Door number 2, is that the north or?
That's the north door.
Okay. Trying to see where. Oh, I see. Excellent. I'm gonna put these here for now. Mr. Zool and Aaron. It's like a fog, barely noticeable. Start squeezing past this door here, and then vanishes on the other side of that door. And because this door was opened, you would have seen the rest of the group grouping up over here by the doorway that leads up into the tower where Amara would be. As the rest of y'all are grouping up, though, you are able to see Hermes just click-clack over to the north door that's in here. But while Hermes is deciding what he wishes to do, what are y'all doing currently? Basically, for Zool, what ended up happening is Amara's jewel or the gem that she was searching for, she got it last session. She returned to the Scarlet Coin, and they spoke a little bit. Chains was there for a while, had some conversations, basically trying to exchange maybe some information with the NPCs, basically, the Scarlet Coin people, and then the group itself. But he did help in order to gain that gem. But eventually there were some unsavory looking characters that had walked into the tavern. But eventually everybody moved over to the wagon. And I think Naboo was working on an armor. The rest of the people were just resting and doing their own things. As this was happening, alarms started sounding off wherever Zool might have been. And because of these alarms, Glyph was warning everybody that there was some sort of intruder inside. And once that happened, everybody decided that they were going to rush and move over to go search for Amara, I do believe. At least that's what Illis was saying. And I think Hermes just started running all over the floors looking for everybody. And
I remember Illis saying, "Where's the threat?" Not where's Amara.
Yeah, but she didn't get an answer, so she asked where the crystal was.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, the crystal would have been with Amara. So eventually, I'd say that everybody would meet up here. And it's up to y'all what y'all want to do. So what are y'all currently doing?
I'm going to head up to Amara.
Okay.
So let's go to Amara, so I'm heading to Amara.
That is true. Also, my icon's gone.
Your who? What? Your icon is gone?
Yeah, I'm a blank circle.
Ah, that's weird. You're not blank for me.
Huh. There's some strange stuff happening with Roll20.
Let me reload.
Jesus, we've lost her to the ether.
Nope, it's blank, but that's fine. I don't need to see myself.
Well, I do see you on the stream at least, so I guess that's a good thing. That's strange, yeah. Well, Roll20 is dying, I guess. Alright, so Illis and Naboo are heading up to the tower. How about the Zool and Thorag? What are y'all doing currently? What do y'all wish to do? Y'all have these alarms blaring everywhere. Ran over here to the main hallway and entrance. Y'all see Naboo and Illis heading up the stairs.
Heavy dwarven accent. What in the blazes? And I guess he'd follow and goes, "Ilith, do you know what's happening?"
Someone's intruded. We don't know who or what.
All
I
right,
feel like it's Dinah.
I'm with you. As I slowly lose pace as I am.
No, I grab you with my tail.
Oh.
And I got him in the middle of his chest, so when I'm running, his arms are back and his legs are back, just being pulled.
And I assume Aaron will follow. How about Mr. Zool? What would Zool wish to do? Like I said, you saw Hermes heading one way. Now the group is all heading up the towers right now.
I was like, I promised I wouldn't leave her to deal with her problems by herself. So I mean,
all right.
What a Chad.
So I'm assuming that we're inside of the mansion, the mansion.
Yeah.
All right. So, no, they'd still be able to fit because it can damn near fit a fucking massive creature. Not we're good.
Hydrate.
I was gonna be like, well, I could have my boys run around through the other, but I don't think they're more reckless than they are being gentle.
I guess most of this stuff they would be able to at least fit through most of the doors and stairs for sure. They at least can go up and down levels.
I was like, but it's more if they walk down a hallway, they bump into some. It's not like they're gonna try to catch it and make sure it don't break. And the last thing I want to do is piss off Amara because they were walking through breaking shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna put y'all. Boom.
Which of the two would be smaller? Kevin, right? Kevin would be smaller.
I do believe Kevin would probably be the smallest, wouldn't it?
Tank is smaller than Kevin.
How's Tank smaller than Kevin?
Which Kevin? Kevin is the ogre.
Kevin's an undead ogre, yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Ogres are bigger than Minotaurs.
Yeah, so Tank would be the smaller one.
They're technically the same, they're both larges, but in, I'm 6 feet, you're 5'7". Well, you're not 5'7", but I'm 6 feet, River's 4'2". Things like that.
Damn.
Right. So more or less, I'd have the smaller one walk, at least try to assist in the building.
Okay.
Without breaking things. Well, on purpose.
All right. So we have Mr. Tank moving about along with Mr. Hermes searching the areas as y'all go up the stairs. Thorag, I'm going to actually have you roll me a insight check or perception.
Say roll what again?
Insight or perception.
Insight's 8, perception's okay. Insight it is.
So
I need to remember how to. We'll do a power sometimes. Don't worry about it. 18. Even with Nobu. That's depressing.
So, Thorag.
Oh. No, you're good. Clayton, come here. It's important.
So, Thorag, as you are heading up the stairs with the group, you also begin to feel an essence of pressure pushing back. And it's a pressure that's actually coming from everywhere in here. You've never sensed this inside this place before. And you have this sense of urgency basically hitting you.
I don't even know if I can pull that up.
Let's see.
Hey, Isaiah, mute your mic.
We're going to try this first. Okay.
But as you are going up the stairs, you start feeling this sense of dread. As if there is almost a sense of hopelessness starts to hit you. And I know he has children and a wife. But if you could imagine them, he starts seeing images of them. Seeing images back home of them alone. And he starts having this dreadful idea as if something is starting to attack them. Whatever essence this is has somehow pierced into the stories that you talk about. And you begin to see an image of your wife as some dark creatures, shadowy creatures with burning eyes begin to rip into her. And whatever children that are still living with you, they begin to attack your children. And you see all this as you are walking up the stairs. Now, that depends on what Thorag wishes to do with that information as he sees this, and then this pressure starts fading away.
Does he basically back into his home all the way in the dwarven area, or is this he sees this in the stairway or something?
He sees it while he's going up the stairway. So, it's
is this happening in this? Is
It's
this
like-
happening in the stairway, or is it like
Yeah,
a
it's
vision
happening-
of?
It's a vision that's happening while he's going up the stairs. He sees it, that's implanted into his mind. He sees it vividly, but he hasn't gone anywhere. It's just a extreme vivid vision, basically. And if you want, you can try. It's permeating from everywhere, this pressure, but you can try to maybe assert where it might be strongest, and if there's a direction, by either doing a survival or another perception.
I'll do perception. I think he would be frantically looking around, like trying to figure out where this came from. I mean, if he thought there was a particular room in the area that this was in, but if it's a vivid vision of back home, I don't think he can't exactly run back home. But
So
I guess Thorag would at least look visibly panicked at the moment.
okay.
19 for the perception to maybe figure out where this dread is coming from, or this pressure.
So the 19, when you roll it, you feel that even though it's permeating around you, you have this sense that it's near by you currently. And it doesn't seem like it's coming in from anywhere else, but you would notice that once you gathered with the group that's currently with you, this pressure is when it started to hit. And just about then is when you enter into Amara's tower. So you can do whatever you wish with that information, but that's at least what you're sensing. But you do feel it fading away, wisping away, and eventually that dread melts off of you. And now you are standing with the group inside of Amara's tower. As you see Glyph with the gym, and the gym is hovering over the circle that you see, and Amara is looking and stares as the group enters into the tower, but she seems focused and turns back into gym. So it'd be up to whatever Thorag wishes to do with that information. But anybody else that's around, if they're paying attention, y'all could probably roll an insight check if y'all see Thorag, depending on
Am
how
I paying
visual.
attention?
Do what now?
Am I paying attention to Thorag?
I am not.
I don't think I would be, honestly.
Oh, hey, Dinah, you're here.
Welcome in.
Yeah, I've been very silent. It's ridiculous. Yes.
He's just being polite.
Sorry, I should have just announced it. I was like, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
Had your sound kept on.
So Dinah, the group was going up. You had heard these
Yes.
alarms just blaring outside, and at one moment, Hermes had walked into the room as you opened your eyes from prayer and saw Hermes, and we said that you were probably going to go ahead and meet up with the rest of the group, and Hermes explained where he had seen people heading toward, or at least the direction he thought they were heading toward when he saw Naboo and Illithan heading toward the tower. So we said that you met up with them there. And
Yep.
Hermes is currently off in the rest of the floor looking for things. But yeah, Illith, do you think she was paying attention? Also, Cedric, if you think you would be paying attention to Thorag, you could also roll an insight check.
Fuck it. Oh, why not?
Aaron, not sure, but also depending if Zool would be paying attention. Whoever wishes to roll, they can.
Inside, right?
Yeah, just an insight. Ooh,
You do
Cedric.
it.
Cedric definitely
Okay,
notices Thorag
Yeah,
is a bit
definitely
off.
noticed that. Yeah.
So Cedric, you would notice that Thorag is, visually disturbed by something. Seems quiet, but yet something is off. Depending on what Cedric wishes to do with that information.
He's gonna just nudge on the forehead just to check on him. He's like, "Hey, you all good?"
He startles, turns to you. Something's wrong. I saw my wife, my children. They were being ripped apart. Something in here. I don't know. He seems very almost panicked. Like if he could run home, he would right now, but
And does he say this loud enough for everybody else to hear?
yeah, I imagine about at that volume.
Okay.
Love.
So, yeah, anybody else that would be around and paying attention would actually be able to hear that then. And at that point, we're going to jump over to the main floor here. Back to Mr. Hermes. So everybody disappeared into the tower. You're here. You decided to go to the north door. You do know that whatever this thing was vanished into that northernmost door now. Are you choosing to follow?
Yes.
All right.
I will.
What do I do with
Have I seen anybody else running through here? Would I have seen anybody else make a change in the direction from going up the tower?
Not really. The only person that you would probably run into if you're moving in through here is maybe thunk 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 tank runs in, looks around, turns his head left and right, looks at you, and then keeps thunking around looking for whatever. But he would have gone in through this big door here.
Okay.
Unless, again, like the sentinels aren't seeming to notice anything at all either. But,
Am I supposed to be able to see everything on this map in a white ass format? Just a curious question.
in a white format? I don't think so.
Like the entire, instead of it being green on the outside and a black screen, now it's just tan on the outside and a white gridded sheet. I can see character models and like where everything is posted.
Yeah, it's not loading up the map for some reason. That's why it's white. Huh. That is strange.
All I know is it said WebGL, whatever, context detected, and then it disappeared in the bottom.
Yeah, it's not loading the map. It's alright though. We can go by Theater of the Mind for you. I don't know why it's doing that. Might be something to do with
Here,
D20 right now.
For you.
Like resetting, whatever.
Tracker screen sharing. We're good.
I get at least it's not breaking and I can actually look at it. It's just I can't see the map properly. But I can see where everything else is. Especially all the blue people.
Yeah, we're gonna imagine the halls lined by the people. But
I seen him move up the hall and then it went white screen and I was like, I don't know whether he went into like a fifth dimension type of door, but yeah.
They shall never know.
Apparently I'll never know.
And,
this is all powerful.
Alright, Mr. Hermes. What do you do, sir?
I'm gonna continue down this hallway. I want to get into through the door and look into the hallway at the end and see if I can't spot the the whatchamacallit.
Okay. And you should be able to open the door, I think. Or it should give you the ability. And depending on how far you can see, you do see a little bit more solidified of this creature here. If you're able to see him there.
Yep.
And this creature seems to float through this door here and goes into this north door right there and disappears on the other side.
Would I know what that room is?
I'm trying to remember. I know Bingard had talked to Amara. After traveling for a while with her, you probably would know that's one of her main rooms that she usually stays in, that Amara stays in.
I'm going to. Is there a door that leads into the this open like grassy area from this hallway?
Not from this hallway.
Okay. I'm going to continue to run all the way to about here. Can I see anything that might be off from like the way the guards are?
Without rolling anything, not really. The guards all seem, because usually they would be active, but they're not active at all. It's like they're not even noticing whatever this apparition is moving
They're
along
not
the
on
hall.
alert.
Oh, sorry. Do what now?
They're not on alert.
They are on alert, but they're not seeing whatever that apparition is. They are on a different, like they're holding their weapons a little bit in a different format of what they usually have, where they're just kind of relaxed. But this apparition that passed through them, they haven't even noticed it.
I will continue down this way. Do I see anybody through into this like that dining hall?
Aside from the two glyphs guards, nobody else is in here.
Okay. Then I would go ahead and slowly open the door to Amara's room.
So if you
to
open,
kind of peer in.
Okay. Let's see. We'll go ahead and open that. Oh, well, Amara isn't in there, but as you are peering in, you see this creature just still more solid than you had seen it before, but you see it wandering around her desk, her area here, and then it takes notice to you, and you see its red burning eyes peer at you. And then it lets out a hissing screech. I want you to roll me a wisdom DC. 18. Saving throw.
Oh, that sucks. It's a 9.
A 9? Oh gosh, okay. So you feel this screech just pierce into your mind, and as this happens, for this particular one, you sense psychic energy just pierce like burning lava into your brain. You take 11 psychic damage as this creature just screeches loudly, and then it vanishes and disappears
Would the creature I saw be reminiscent of the shadows we saw in the tower? The tower back in Duskwatch?
It seems to have some sort of similarities, but not exactly like any other ones that you have probably ever faced off with. The only things that are similar to it is just because it just might be comparable to the same type of shadow creature, maybe some creature that might come from Shadowfell.
Okay. I will.
And you can roll me a either in perception. I think that would only be the only one that would fall into it. You can roll a perception if you wish.
Yeah, I was about to say I wanted to clock whatever it was trying to look at. Yeah, it's a 27.
Damn. All right, 27. So this table actually does has drawers underneath it. You see that one of the drawers is already opened to the nearest corner that you are. And if you step close and notice, it seems to have rummaged around what looks like little like knickknacks, like jewelry boxes. And you also see what looks to be maybe a small case of things that might be able to hold scrolls or paperwork. And you see various different colored gems in there. And one of them looks to be like a little jewelry box. And the jewelry box itself seems to have maybe a missing either earring or ring. There's like a little indentation of some sort of jewelry that's missing.
Like recently disturbed or?
Well, you can tell just because there's not very much dust in here. You can't really tell if it was recently disturbed or not. You see that it has been rummaged through, but you don't know how long ago this might have been.
I'm gonna grab that empty box, and I'm going to make my way up into the tower.
Okay. What path are you taking to the tower?
Going straight through the kitchen.
All right.
Because I believe the kitchen leads down into that main hallway where it was.
Correct.
Our kitchen, dining room, whatever that is.
Basically this area right here.
Yep.
All right. So as you move to that area, this door right here is actually going to close. And then when that closes, you sense some sort of pressure start emanating and lingering in here. At that point, you do notice that the sentinel guards here take a step forward and their head is moving left and right. And they seem to be searching for something, but not quite sure if they're finding it, because this one will start moving south. This one will start moving north.
Okay.
And
the door would close. Just to stay out of the way, I would go under the table.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I won't be spawning. I'm small enough and I can just continue to run under the tables all the way down to the bottom.
All right. So we're going to have you running to the bottom door. We're going to jump back up to the group here. As you like run.
Gonna check your DMs.
Check him down.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right. And back at the tower. As Amara over here is working with Glyph and Fragment on this gym, she finally looks over and is like, yes, finally contained. We might have had a couple of seconds, a fracture. And, do you still sense a presence? And Glyph says, presence is still within domain. And she's like, looks over and says, fuck. And, she stares over at the group. Says, well, I guess you know that, something has broken in.
Yes. Do we have any idea where it's at?
Whatever it is, I think the signature belongs to another of us Shadowfell. Very good at hiding, especially within the domain of Glyph. It can only mean one thing. Somehow, one of Anam's people are here, and they sent this creature, whatever it is, that's even able to bypass discoveries by Glyph. And then she starts moving down around everyone and says, we should probably start searching through the levels and make sure that we can find this creature, whatever it is. Whatever it's searching for, we can't allow it into the tower. For the gym is my first guess that that's the object. And she looks at everybody and says, all right. So who's coming along with me? She smiles.
Noble looks at Ellis.
Yep.
I guess I approach tomorrow.
Ilith will get down and walk on her own at this point.
Okay. So Naboo is going with Amara. And
that is what Ellis wants to do, so yes.
Is Elith going with Amara as well?
I'm trying to decide if it would be better for us two to split up, or if it would be better to go together.
Just out of curiosity, was one of the items that you made for me one of your infusions, or?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think it was just an item. I don't have enough infusions for the party yet.
Okay. We do have those stones.
Aaron has one, so if you go with him, he should be able to communicate with me.
If I was up there yet.
If you were up here, yeah.
As far as okay, so we got Naboo and Ilith probably going with Amara. Then how about the rest? Zool, Cedric, Thorag. And we'll decide which one Aaron goes with.
Zul, if you'd rather go with Amara, Ilith can split off in a different direction.
Sorry, I was confused on which button I was trying to click. Still having technical issues. No, I'm still having technical issues. That's fine. God, yeah, like I'm trying to unmute, but it wouldn't unmute because every time I click it, it would just remute itself. I don't know. Having issues working with what I get. I'd still like to be able to see the map. Oh well.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does. I get the map.
Sorry, that was a lot meaner than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not that worried about it. He's literally screen sharing so I can be able to see the map. So we're good. Yeah, I can go with Amara. That's fine. Tink's already looking downstairs anyway. Kevin's a little too bulky to go through the door.
Alright, we're gonna rearrange that then. So Zool and Amara. I'm gonna grab y'all. And then alright. So where does Ilith wish to go? With just Naboo?
whoever wants to follow her, honestly. But she would. Did Amara say what area she was going to?
She did not. She just started walking downstairs and asked if anybody was going with her.
It's more of she's just gonna wherever y'all don't go, that's where she's going. Like she's going the other direction.
That's what I was gonna say. Is wherever she's going, I'm going the other way.
Yeah, she's gonna go down to the first floor first, and then she's more than likely probably gonna go into the ballroom area.
Nobu realizes that Illith is not following Amar anymore, so he would turn around and go follow Illith.
All right. So yeah, Amara more than likely is gonna go to the ballroom and start searching there. And we're going to go ahead and move her and Zool to the ballroom for now.
Oh, excuse me.
Have a dance while you're in there.
That I was gonna make a comment like, bro, we going to the ballroom. We gonna have a dance.
Dancing was Amara. All right. So Illith and Naboo, which floor do y'all want to take?
How many floors are there?
There's the guard floor, which where Cedric and everybody else were. Ballroom. There's the bath. There's the main floor, which is the ground floor everybody usually goes to. And then there's the magical armory. And then there's the main magical armory. The magical armory is where Illith and Naboo were originally.
I would like to smell around, see if I smell anything that I haven't smelled in here before.
Cool. All right. You can go ahead and roll a perception.
Okay.
And
whenever you get a moment, there's still the message that you've never gotten around to that I've sent you before. Just not now. Whenever you get a second.
Cool. Let's see.
Oh, not 20. 32.
Nat 20. Oh, okay. So, you do smell very faint essence of similar stuff that you had smelled in the Silent Tower back in the Deadwood Glades area. But it's very faint. They're kind of lingering around the halls and such.
Yeah, I follow it. I just follow that scent.
Alrighty.
Say that may be. I follow that scent.
Copy y'all. We're gonna put y'all on the first floor. We'll just put you here for now. Boom. Boom. How about Mr. Cedric and Thorag?
I'm being dragged by Nobu, if you remember.
Okay, so you gotta.
Oh yeah, shit! I never let you go. I do let you go when we get up there. I forgot.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Thorag's just kind of quietly panicking and also being pulled along. I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing his thing.
He's along for the party.
The DM cast trauma on me, and I'm paralyzed for. Let me roll real quick.
A bajillion turds. It's our fault.
No, I got this. 1 second. I'm paralyzed for 81 minutes. Gosh dang, guys.
Oh no.
And
Cedric with a therapist chair right beside him. And how does that make you feel?
I saw my family die.
Oh God.
I think Thorag is aware enough that he knows he should probably stick with somebody because he's very shaken.
Kelly, you still ain't got an emblem? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that what this random green circle is?
Yes, that's me.
Okay.
My immediate go-to is stick with Aaron or stick with Illith, and I don't know.
It's okay. You, Aaron, and Siju can all be the trio of boys.
All right,
Life
trio
is
boys.
like.
I stick with my holy men.
Yeah,
My brothers and
I'm
brothers
keeping
service.
I'm keeping an eye on Forex. It's like I'm just making sure they use what he's alright.
Yes,
Impressive.
my caregiver, as I am an old man. Thank you.
Come, go to bed, old man. You need to take your pills.
No, I saw my wife, my children. No, take your pills, Thorag. No. Have some
Alright.
applesauce. Ooh, applesauce.
So, Mr. How about you, Mr.
Time for
Cedric?
your
Is there
pills.
any,
Oh, good, my pills.
is there any place that you wish to go, Mr. Cedric?
Any place or Is it the main god? No.
I think
I guess
so
so
far the main floor
Yeah,
is taken
I'll-
up by Naboo, and we got
Yeah.
Amara in the ballroom. So you got the bathhouse, the guard floor, and of course the main magical armory. Because
Main magical
and
armory.
magical
And what is the difference between the magical armory and the main magical armory?
main magical armories has the hallways that go into different magical armories. Basically, it's just the entire, I guess, assortment of magic. It's all the shelves, all the different glass shelves that have all the staffs and swords, rings, and scrolls. And then you can go
So is the
into-
other one just randomly enchanted magical items then? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, because you go your magical armory, then your main magical armory, and I was like, what
Yeah.
is the difference?
The normal magical armory, the cooler magical armory.
That's
yeah,
what I'm hearing.
just imagine the main magical armory is just the pathways to go into the smaller magical armories that holds little sections and categories and stuff. In fact, that's the ones that usually you find Naboo building stuff in. It has like actual like forges and stuff like that too.
I know this is probably a dumb question. Have you ever seen Dragon Age? Have you seen anybody play it or whatever?
Dragon Age? I heard of it. I never seen it.
Okay, so there's the Dragon Rail, which for them to get around, they walk into this big old mirror and it just kind of transports them. That's what
the
I'm thinking that your
Illuvians.
room is. Like you walk in, there's rooms or wherever you just open the door, you walk through, and you're transported to a different armory, and it's like ta-da! That's what I pictured. And your other one is just like
God
you
bless
got
the
your stocks
Illuvians.
and stuff and all that, and you're just like, cool, magical sword, ha! The other one's just like walk through a door, magical scepter, wow. That's just what I pictured.
Oh, yeah, nah, not quite exactly like that. There's actually just stairways that leads into a room. It's just many different paths. It does have thresholds. You just walk through them. That has particular type of maybe magical items. But the main one is just like shelves worth of different magical items that she has. So basically, yeah, it's just almost the entire DM guide and stuff of magic items, but except for the named ones and rare ones. Let's see something here.
That's just kind of what I pictured in my head. Big old mirror, you just walk in, boom, you're in, I don't know, fucking Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Not Oblivion.
Not Oblivion.
Or Morrowind?
Neither.
All right.
Take me elsewhere, where there's warm sands.
But yeah, no, that's what I picture. Because in that game, it's nice because you can go damn near anywhere with that mirror.
So I'm going to send
Are
you
you
some information too for Mara. I think she's what, 20? I think right now she's.
Sweet.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel like Aaron wants to go probably explore somewhere else, and Foreg's gonna stick with Aaron, so I probably don't want to. The other two, I think they're probably all gone, so just probably gonna stick.
No, you
With
said
Thorag and
Thorag.
Aaron.
I thought you called him Four Eyes.
Where
Where are my glasses? My glasses.
Oh, right here, right here, right here.
And
There
just
you
in
go.
case you'll want to read deeper into her backstory there, but
What is her
alright.
last name?
Do what now?
What is her last name? Do you have a name?
Yeah, Axton. She usually
Spell
goes
that
by Axton. Because her sister's name Fortuna is Axton, but yeah, her name would be Armara Axton Astrovel.
Boss man, you're going to have to. I was like, you can send me her name or you can spell it for me. Like, it's just. I'm adding it to the notes with the other one.
Her name is Axel Rose.
That's honestly what I thought, and I was like, hey, perfect. I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so, sorry. So, Cedric, you said where?
I'm thinking of Aaron and Forag, but unless yeah, but whatever. I feel like Aaron's probably gonna pick where he wants to go. I think, whenever he'll decide. Oh well, mainly you, but yeah. Just keeping an eye on Forag.
All right. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and go back to the ground floor. Wait, at least I have a area. So Armara in
Yeah,
the
the one for sister.
ballroom with Zool.
I'm still listening.
Is no, she just walks in there and immediately starts searching. She just kind of goes to the edge of this area where it's the entrance of the ballroom. Basically, she goes to the.
Oh, there we go.
I guess it would be called a mezzanine. I forget how you pronounce it, but anyway, she goes right to the edge of it, looking over the rail, peering out, trying to see if she sees anything. She looks over at Zool. It's like, whatever this thing is. I've never had anything be able to surpass even the capabilities of Glyph.
Do you have even like a hint on what it could be? Even the smallest bit of knowledge always goes very far.
And she looks and says, It has to be some sort of powerful creature if it's working with Anam. I suspect that when Glyph was able to transfer it from Fragment, the gym, we had a few seconds that the weave would have been disturbed. Would have been enough. Especially with the signature within my domain. Unfortunately, it was the only path I've had. I would have tried to do it elsewhere. But once the signature's combined within the domain, it's the same sort of resonance that Anam uses. But I figured a second wouldn't be enough for him. Apparently I was wrong.
Sorry, I almost cried. I was gonna say something, and then I popped all my fingers, and it hurt. I was about to start crying into the mic. That's gonna be really bad.
Damn.
So what he's gonna do is like he's gonna listen, but he's gonna be in the middle of he's gonna hold on to her shoulder, so she walks around. She's more guiding him. He's going to commune with his goddess to try to get some sort of assistance in locating whatever it might be.
Roll me a religion.
Why can't I find it? Why can't I find it?
You're blind.
There we go. I'm sorry?
Ooh, a 17. All right.
Did it roll?
Yep.
Yeah, it rolled. It feels weird.
No, like whenever I clicked it on D&D Beyond, all it did was pop up, look like a little note on the side of the screen. It didn't roll on my screen.
Yeah, it does. There's no more dice.
What? I don't like that.
I know, it sucks.
I was waiting to hear the clacking of the dice, and then all I get was just a picture, and I was like, okay.
Ugh.
Anyway, continue.
All right.
My
so, as the you try to pray to your goddess. You are able to at least pierce that veil as she's walking around. And
I was like, he's just more of holding onto her shoulder so he's not too far behind in case she needs help.
you sense that the essence of your goddess starts pressing in on you. And you feel that calming aura of Persephina. And you also start to sense that there is a lingering image that starts taking presence in your mind. And this image is of darkness, basically.
Is it the same thing that I felt whenever I was helping her get rid of the thing during the ritual?
It's not the same thing. This one is completely different. You do.
I was like, man, I'm pretty sure there's still that thing attached to the back of my dome.
Yeah, and this one is different, and also the feel of it, as you feel more urgency with this message that's being transmitted. It's not necessarily giving you an idea where this creature may be, but it is kind of pointing you in the direction of who it might be. And you start to get an idea of this word, the name Anam. The one that everybody's been speaking about. This withered one. Asamara is eventually stops looking in here and says, "There's nothing here. This creature is very good at hiding. It will not hide very long." And she clenches her fists. How dare they send something into my domain. And with that, she's going to just kind of look over at you, sigh, and then she's going to, let's go and check out the other floors. I have to find this creature. Can't let it linger in here. I have too many secrets. And with that...
So the only thing that I more get is it's just something from Anam, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I mean, gods and goddesses work in magical ways. It could be super helpful or it could be very vague.
And then she will start making her way out.
Fine. I was like, I kind of can't move my thing, so.
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, I figured you were following behind. But she's... She's going to make her way back out the entrance and then goes... And this part of it does kind of work kind of like a teleportation kind of thing. As soon as she walks out of the entrance, you're pop up back at the stairs, and then she starts walking down back into the main floor, down the tower.
Quick question: Has Tank found anything?
Tank unfortunately has not found anything as well.
Okay, just curious. Oops, wrong button. There we go.
All right, Mr. Naboo and Illis, we're going to jump over to you really quick, as you are both on the main floor currently.
Like I said, I just follow the scent.
As you arrive here, the scent is pretty much everywhere, permeates the entire ground floor.
He's somewhere here. Well, I say it's somewhere here.
We don't
Smell
know
it everywhere.
anything specific about this thing at all, do we?
Nope.
Not really. You don't even know what it is that you're looking for, actually.
Looking for an intruder.
I was wondering if any of my spells would help, but I don't think they will.
And one second, as you are looking through, I'll be right back really quick.
That's
The
the
only
last time
ones I
River
have
saw them.
that could potentially be useful is see invisible, dispel magic, locate object.
See invisible. Just
detect
go ahead and
magic.
do that. Go ahead and do see invisible.
See invisibility. How long does it last? It only lasts an hour, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast that.
Oh, yeah, we can probably find it within an hour. Hopefully.
Nobu, no!
Why'd he die?
No,
Oh my god!
no!
Whoa. Oh my god!
He
Yeah.
just spontaneously died. A sacrifice to use this fucking spell. Oh boy.
I cast
I
see
gave-
invisible. Nobu keels over.
Oh. Tell me, was it that painful or was it really quick?
Oh, Naboo's dead. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's interesting.
So, the aura that Thorag mentioned, no one else felt anything like that, right?
No.
Okay. I did cast see invisible.
See
who died?
invisible. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting.
Apparently, it murders teammates.
Yep.
Good to know. Good to
Yeah,
know.
Nobu died right after I cast it. So.
That's something I don't think anybody's ever cast See Invisible before, except for that
One time.
one time.
God bless that skunk.
What?
I'm not asking questions.
There is a skunk with his own little burial site because he helped us tremendously at some point.
Huh.
I just figured that there was an invisible skunk in. Yeah.
The invisible man scared a skunk, and that's how we found him.
What level is See Invisibility?
It is second level.
Okay, it is
But
second level. Okay,
I-
cool.
Let's see. Ooh, I can see into the ethereal plane.
Ooh.
With
Spooky.
See Invisibility, you can.
For the duration, you can see creatures and objects that have the invisible condition as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Creatures and objects there appear ghostly.
Well, that sounds.
I can
pretty
see
ghostly.
ghosts.
Huh.
You can see ghost.
Okay.
He can
Past
see
kill
Thorag's wife.
ghost.
Oh my god.
Purge ethereal.
You can see Thorag's ex-wife.
She's just haunting him
my first
constantly.
wife.
You never take out the trash. You're always out late. Always smoking with the guy. Just straight nagging.
Oh, there he goes, chasing someone else's problems, like
What is
always.
it? The
Never
fucking
focusing on
reminds
his
me of fucking, what is it? The fucking clown. They killed the clown and the dude just haunted him for the rest of his fucking days.
Chuckles.
Yes,
Chuckles.
that's what that reminds me of.
Okay,
Now
I
it's
just needed to
Thorag.
check
No, I
something
have
on
chlamydia.
invisibility.
Oh!
All right. So, you cast invisibility. Anything else you do after you cast it?
I'm gonna start looking around, I guess.
All right. And you're able to see
Is
the
there
map,
anywhere, Nobu, where the smell is stronger?
Is that DM?
Unfortunately, not. It's just kind of permeating everywhere. It's very faint. Very faint.
Was it stronger where we came from?
No, that's why I came here. Because it was getting stronger here.
Yeah, this is probably the most,
Potent.
potent floor that you would have smelled it.
I can't grab myself. I can move Nobu, but not me.
What the heck? Let's
You're
see.
going through it today, huh?
I really am. I was just trying to go into the garden.
That's crazy. I don't know why.
She's gone.
I'm telling you, Roll20 is just going crazy.
That and D&D Beyond have just really been on one this week.
Boom. Get rid of her.
What?
Is she gonna come back? It's still a green circle.
Probably.
See what happens here.
Reduced to ashes.
What the hell? She turned into a ghost, apparently.
Hold
What
on, let me
the
see if I can, now that I can edit it, let me see if I can upload my icon.
I can mess
Yeah.
with it too.
I was gonna try to bring it in there, but whoa, now you can.
Oh, she got again.
Bye.
Yeah, I can't do it. If you can do it, that'd be phenomenal.
That's crazy. Oh, all the icons are gone. Oh my goodness.
I still remain. Torag still remains.
Can you send me your
Help,
icon?
I'm dying.
Again?
Yes,
Oh,
I can.
no.
That's crazy. I don't know
Those
what's
of you
going
at
on with
home.
Roll20 right now.
I cast the invisibility and in turn become invisible.
Damn near. You killed somebody and then turned invisible. Oh boy.
It's called skill, Thweety.
Oh, you misread and miscast that spell. You meant to cast see invisibility. Instead, you cast existence erasure.
Oh god. I try to discover.
You snapped your fingers and became dust.
Hmm.
Once you send it, I can upload it in there.
It's-
Excellent. Perfect.
There it goes.
Excellent. All right. Let's see what happens here.
Gets uploaded.
That's gonna
No
be
longer
stuck in
can
my
have a
head
green
now.
circle.
Come to me, Elith. There you go. Perfect. All right.
Working with leather is a pain.
With leather?
Yeah, I'm working on cosplay stuff.
Oh, I remember the good old days of cosplay. All right, let's see here. All right, got her in there now. We're gonna put that one there. I'm gonna put that one there, and then save, and then see what it does now. Boom. I'm gonna switch over to Illith.
Is there existence again? Or is it still green circle?
I live! The
Oh my God.
sun on my face! Okay, anyway.
Ooh, you're fast.
Ah,
Oh my god.
you-
I can't
yeah,
catch you. Okay.
He
there we
did
go.
come back, but she also lost the green circle. Ta-da! Oh, there you go. Oh my god. Just don't
Do I
Don't
still have
randomly
my
implode.
temps? I have some temps.
There
That's
you
right,
go.
I took some damage in the vault.
All right. You should be good now.
Oh, freedom. Oh, I do not have dynamic lighting on me.
Oh my lord. I'm gonna have to do
I'm
that
sorry.
as a,
It's
what do you call
one
it?
thing after another. So many
I'm
issues.
sorry. Here, I could just move Nobu and I
There
can
we
see.
go.
There we go.
All right. So you're going
Hermes, are
into
you on the
the
dining
into the
table?
courtyard here.
I'm under the dining table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
You can't necessarily put him under it, so.
followed in by Mr.
That'd be
Naboon.
hilarious if he was on the dining table. Just run through kicking everything. You know how upset you would make the fucking people? They got to clean
Right.
up all that.
Illith, roll me a insight or perception.
We're definitely doing insight. Ooh, advantage or +6 more? I think we'll do insight.
Good lord.
Nat 20. Good shit, Renva.
Man.
Look, she stopped being dead and she came back with a net 20.
All right.
Ta-da!
So, Illith,
I see all.
you also
Damn right you
remember
do.
all as you start recollecting back when Amara was going after the gym. The gym itself had, I think you were the one of the ones that rolled high enough to see the threads, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay. So you remember that you were able to see these threads popping out of the gym that she had garnered. And from the vault itself, you also remember you were attracted to this eye, or you had your focus and your attention pretty much to this eye that was at the northern wall. This eye that also kind of seemed to follow some group members and seemed to have been tracing those invisible threads, at least from your guesstimation. What, for some reason right now, you're starting to recollect. It seemed that there is some sort of discrepancy in time as well. Once you looked and were investigating this eye. And because of that insight check, Jesus, your memory kind of places things together again. And you would remember that there was actually more time to pass, as if its time had frozen. And when you were looking at this eye, you actually felt yourself pulled into a different realm. And it was a strange realm that you're starting to recollect. This realm was not similar to this area. It seems like you were staring up into the stars, far, far into stars, into constellations you don't even recollect with your immense intelligence and memory. So you could swear you were in a whole different area, a different place, far, far away from the current idea of the solar system that you're in. And then you would have remembered something pulled and reached out to you from out there, from some sort of darkness that was lingering. And you feel that whatever this thing was somehow attached itself to you. And then
It's my fault, guys.
as you're walking into this garden, and the reason this happens is because this garden, when you look up, it has a sense of stars and constellations that don't make sense because it's a pocket dimension in a way. So that faint crack in memory snaps you back, and now you're standing in front of Naboo again. And you're not quite sure if it's because of this that maybe something was able to break in, or because of something else. But what would Illith do with that information?
She would shudder at the memory of floating adrift in the cosmos, but she would then turn to Naboo and look uncertain. Naboo, whatever it is may be here because of me.
Why?
The thing in the... Well, he wasn't at the vault. There was an object in the vault, and I don't know if it showed me intentionally, but I witnessed something there, and something looked back. Maybe it followed. I don't know. Did Aaron go with us into the vault?
Don't
Aaron did not.
think he did. Yeah, I don't think he did.
Okay.
It was just Chains, Ben, you, and Amara.
Perhaps something tethered to one of us. If I could get us all, or if I could at least lay eyes on everyone, perhaps there's a way I could figure out if that's how it got in, and then we could maybe figure out how to stop it from there.
Maybe.
Is Glyph actually manifested here?
No, I was just using that for viewers to see dynamic
Gotcha.
lighting.
Okay, alright. Okay, I gotta remember who all was in the vault, because I know there was Hermes, Illith, Armara. I think Cedric went in, Chains went in. Was there anyone else?
Let's see. I think that should have been about it. Let me see. See. Does it tell me? So it was Illith, Hermes, there was Amara, Fragment, of course, Cedric, and Chains, and Bin. At least this is the one that's on the notes here, so.
Okay.
I'll have to probably look
Barring
at the video to
Ben.
make sure, but I think those are the correct ones.
Okay. Illith is going to kind of speak to the air. Glyph, are you there?
And Glyph will manifest.
Yes. Love Glyph. She's my baby girl.
Yes.
Glyph, do you know where Hermes, Cedric, and Armara are currently located?
Amara is in the ballroom. Hermes is under a table in... She points over those two doors over here to the side. And says, in the dining area. Currently running at hastily toward the south door. And she'll say, Cedric, Aaron, and Thorag have reached the bottom floor.
Can you tell that? So we're on the second floor?
And she says, you are on the main floor. They
main
are
floor.
on the guard floor. Bottom floor.
Can you? Well, I guess she could tell Aaron. Can you have Amara meet me? Even if it's just briefly.
And she says, yes, I can have her come here.
Yes, that should be fine. Thank you. And she's gonna go to get Hermes.
Okay. And you wanted her to tell Aaron too?
Well, she can tell Aaron because he has an infusion, so she can mentally reach out to him and be like, Aaron, can you please bring Cedric to the main floor, the garden area?
Says, of course. And we shall be there shortly. And he will start heading up there as Aaron will tell Thorag and Cedric, Illith is summoning us.
What a gentleman. It just flings open doors. Hermes!
By this time, I say
Where are you
Hermes is at
hiding?
the end of the table as you hear the door open and you hear Illith's voice shout at you. On this glyph. These two glyphs just kind of look at you. So,
Why'd she lose lighting? Like she went through the door and then it just became dark around her.
I got lighting.
huh.
Yes.
Just pops out of the fucking
See your
table.
tiny little head pop out. Yeah. I'm gonna walk over. Do I see anything lingering around him in the ethereal plane or invisible?
So I have news for you.
You do not.
Yes.
Other than having a massive migraine from something very, very familiar but very different. There is a how do I describe it? It's like a shadowy figure. I saw rummaging around Amara's room. I found this empty case in the drawer that it was trying to rummage through, and I'm gonna toss her that case with that I had picked up from Amara's room.
To be fair, you
Do
tell
you know what
Amara
was
that you went to her
inside?
room to be upset.
No clue. But
That is
once it noticed me, all I saw was its red eyes. It screamed, and I got a massive headache, and it disappeared.
That is very concerning.
As the other group meets up over here with Amara and Zool following Amara here. Amara will look over to Cedric and Aaron
It
and
was the ghost of my
Thorag over here, and it's like she looks over, says, "Why is Illith calling us? Did you find something?"
No, I don't believe so. I think there was. I had a vision. Wait.
She looks at Thorag and says, "Are you all right, man? You look no, not unwell. You looked a little shaken.
I will be fine. We should find Zilith.
Amara looks over, shrugs at Zool, and looks over at Cedric and Aaron. Maybe you should keep an eye on that one. Seems like something is off. She tells Cedric.
Come, let's group up with the others. Away!
Yeah, Amara will make it up here to the room.
Do not split the party.
Well, there's
I'll
Aaron.
move Mr. Zool, so that way.
Yay! Maybe one day I'll be able to move my stuff again.
Cedric, come on, my lad.
I haven't returned yet. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
There we go.
I would like to carefully examine the other 3 party members that were in the vault with me.
All right. So in the vault was Hermes,
Amara and Cedric.
Amara.
Technically Ben, but that was
Cedric.
fun.
As Ben is not anywhere to be seen.
She cast invisibility and erased his existence.
Nobody's quite sure where Bingard is currently, but these are the people that will
Dropped in the bathroom.
walk forward and says, "What is it, Elith?"
Do I see anything before I say anything?
This will be interesting. Roll me a... What does that roll on? Well, you're definitely going to roll a d20. I just don't know what.
Oh boy.
I don't know on what. Let's see here.
Okay.
Why walk
Oh, you
down
can
here
roll
too?
you can roll an Arcana if you wish, because you
Ooh,
do
yes,
have
please.
that on there.
Why while I have what's it called? While we have everybody down here, I'm gonna keep my eyes and nose peeled, and I want to look and smell to see if anything changes around here. If anybody smells any different, anything smells weird, or if I see anything strange.
Okay. And what did you rolled a 23?
Yes.
All right. 23, you don't pick up on anything.
Okay.
Cool.
I know I'm about to flashbang myself, but I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Oh, gosh. Really? All right, let me see here.
I know I'm about to, like, the whole room's about to light up, but I'm wanting to see if anything specific pops up around any of us.
And then this is a... Okay, so that one is
Now-
way stronger. Okay, so go ahead and roll me another Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
And hold on, what did it get? 30. You know what? I'll leave that one. I don't think I need to turn that into a 38.
So, as you are looking about, you don't necessarily pick up on anything. The only thing that Illis, because it does exist, that Illis is able to pick up on is that there seems to be some sort of disturbance, like small, almost like an orb that's floating around Amara. And it seems to kind of waver anywhere within like 30 feet all the way up to almost like more than 60 feet. But it stays pretty close to her. Sometimes it even goes further away. But aside from that, in here, you're not picking much of any other sort of aura around. Well, shoot.
Got the aura of death.
You would. Yeah, that would probably pick that one up too. Okay. Well, never mind. You see two hazy. One of them is looking like an orb. You see something that looks like almost like a humanoid figure that's floating around Amara as well. That's the same thing. Anywhere from 30 feet up to like 100 or more feet away from her, but it just kind of moves and floats about her.
I feel like I know what these two things are, and I feel like Illith would be able to put it together enough to where it's not. Is it just like the vague outline of a person?
Yeah, with that, with what you have currently right now, yeah, it's just a vague outline of a person.
Okay. I feel like she's gonna assume that this is Fragment and whatever she's bound to, but I'm trying to decide if she would ask. But when Amara addresses her after she casts Detect Magic, she's going to kind of sigh disappointedly and say, "Well, you remember that, well, you had left. Do you remember the artifact in the vault that was ocular?"
The eye, yes.
Yes, and she will walk over and touch Amara's shoulder, and I would like to... Oh, I don't... Would you allow me to cast Information Overload to display the vision she had without doing any damage?
Huh.
Because she kind of just floods her info into somebody. Could she do that in the form of images, but like low level, even if it was just like a little bit of a headache?
I would say, I guess, if you would give him a heads up, we could do it.
Brace yourself. I'm going to attempt to send you something.
She says, okay.
And she will tap that shoulder and Information Overload.
She quips a little bit. Ugh, what is this?
I know, it's unpleasant. I'm sorry.
Then she just keeps looking about. And she kind of wrinkles her eyebrows and says, what is all this? And then she looks over at you and says, something is inside you.
That's what I'm afraid of, but I can't seem to locate it if it is.
I don't think whatever that might be is our current problem. But it's a problem nonetheless. That eye is technically what I'm going to be creating with glyph. Similar. However, this eye is ancient. We found it quite some time ago when we were young. One of our first missions. People believe that there are other beings, creatures that exist outside of this world. Creatures from other planets, per se, or worlds. These spellcasters of long ago tried to contact them. But this thing was able to also trace the cords from this gem. Taking that idea is what I'm using to create a trajectory in order to use something to be able to track down Anam's phylactery. As she says the word Anam, you hear it almost kind of whisper into everybody's mind his name.
Ew. Does she have the gem on her?
No, it's back with Glyph in the tower.
Okay.
Yeah, because Glyph had finally taken that time to, what do you call it? Contain it finally. But she looks over at you and says, but whatever is attached to you there, we don't know if it means harm or is simply just watching. So that's something to keep in mind. Probably good idea to get rid of it.
I would agree. I don't like being spied on. But Hermes also found something, and she will actually hand the box back to Hermes so that he can say what he saw.
Well, when the alarm started to blare, I followed the shadow entity all the way through the halls to your room, Amara. It proceeded to try and search through one of your drawers, and I found this box tampered with. I don't know if it took something or if it was already empty ahead of time.
She looks over at the box. She opens it and she looks there and she... You see her study it for a moment and then she grips it a little bit harder. You see her fists kind of go rigid and tense for a while. What does this thing look like?
It looked like one of the looked similar to the shadows we fought before the dragon attack.
Now this could be concerning. Why would it ever want that piece of jewelry? It seems that my plan will have to go into my backup. I was hoping to be able to acquire the gem without the notice of the Nam. I should have already known that he would have planned for something similar. I have thought that these gems were hidden to him, unknown to his awareness. Unfortunately, I was wrong. So we're going to have to take extra precautions.
You have to have personally seen an object to cast Locate Object, right?
I think you have to, personally have seen it, or I thought you could describe it. Let me see.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. A spell can locate a specific object known to you if you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. It can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. And that doesn't specify that I have to have seen it.
Huh. Interesting enough, Mara does not have that spell memorized because she's always ready for battle. So she's gonna look at it and say, that particular earring used to belong to me when I was young. It used to belong to me when I had a matching set to Fortuna. Our parents retrieved us when they were still alive. Or some of my happier times. I assume it's going to try to use it against me somehow. So the power level to be able to go undetected beyond the warrants that we have here would be extreme. So I have no doubt that it was a Nom who sent some sort of creature in here. Though I doubt it was through your doing, Illith. Your particular case has nothing to do with a Nom. Though we have opened the spying tool, whatever beings are interested and curious. But I have no fear of that right now. I have better things and far worse things to care about. As long as, from now on, we keep a tight circle, keep all this information close to us, Anam won't be able to grab, or at least take a footing of our plan. We'll be able to stay 2 steps ahead of him from now on. He may know about the gym, but he doesn't know what I'm going to create in order to locate his phylactery.
She does look a little relieved that she is not the cause of at least this intrusion.
Glyph. And Glyph floats over. She says, "Yes, architect." Says, "Redo the harmonics and all the signature spells for the tamper-proof, at least. The wards. From now on, we will double down. And grab the signatures of all these for friends of ours," she says. "And we will use their signatures in order to come in and leave as they please. And if there's anything that ends up happening, please make certain to let me know. If you see anything that disturbs your minds. Nam is very good at trying to sneak in through the back door of our imagination. But if we are keeping each other well aware of each other's mental states and anything that may happen physically to us, I'm sure we will be quite fine. Is that understood?"
Nods.
She says, she sighs and she stops.
Is there any way we can easily contact? Because running around like a headless chicken isn't really the best.
You could always call on Glyph. Unless you mean outside of the wagon. I don't have anything created specifically for that. Illith. I suspect that what you're more aligned with, yes?
Well, yes, I did create the earrings, though they're a little limited.
She nods. All right. Just give me the plans and how you created them. I will feed them to Glyph. I'm sure Glyph, you would be able to at least enhance somewhat for the group. We shall need to be able to secretly speak amongst each other. I suspect that would be something very useful. Perhaps between Illis, Zul, and myself, working with you, we can enhance these earrings. And Glyph looks over.
Understood.
Floats over.
And she will actually pull her own piercing out of her nose and hold it out.
Says, "Yes, architect."
Come get to your nose.
And she...
Yes, hers is a nose ring. She doesn't have ears.
Architect nods and says, "I can replicate, and then I will assimilate into my core, and then I should have something within the next 3 hours."
Assimilating.
Leave it alone.
You will be assimilated.
That's what I thought, but I was just gonna leave it alone.
Assuming control. Sorry.
And then Glyph will say, "Whatever the presence was has now left the building." Amara looks over. It's like, that sounds like a catchy term. And then she will start walking back to her tower. Well, then let us go ahead and proceed with the gym. Illis, Zul will eventually have to work together once I come up with a plan of action. And she walks back. With Zul and Illis helping, I do believe I can find a way to create the mechanical systems that we will need in order to triangulate where the phylactery is. Once we triangulate it and figure it out on which continent it is, then we shall move to that continent, and then we will begin the process again. And then figure out the region. And from the region, we will triangulate smaller. And then keep going smaller until we finally are within a mile to the feet. And then finally to the inch of where it is.
I was about to
I look
ask
forward
you
to
if there was a
watching.
such thing as scrying, but pretty much you just read off what scrying was.
She like she turns at that and then leaves the group and disappears into her tower at that point. For now, the alarm that had everybody pretty much has been sort of blaring all this time. It's kind of melded into the background. It finally subsides, and Glyph is just floating there. Looks up. It says,
Menacingly.
and Naboo,
Menacingly.
you smell the faint smell of whatever this is. Finally, lingers and disappears. Or not lingers, but disappears, and there is no sense of it anywhere. But Thorag, unfortunately for you, you yourself, within your own mind, maybe paranoia, you're not sure what it is. You still have a sense of foreboding for some unknown reason, as you are looking at the group.
Probably. I did eyes darting around. I don't know if, maybe another panic insight or perception check. I don't know.
if everybody else is
have
watching, they can if you wish, but yeah, as long as whatever Thorag is doing is with all that, yeah, if he's panicking, yeah, then he can. If you think he's panicking,
I think he's just kind of darting around. He doesn't have any spells to kind of clarify the visions or like search out for the thing. A lot of his stuff has to do with protecting others, and I mean, detect magic's an option. That's the only thing I got.
He merely has things for blunt force trauma.
Blunt force trauma, healing, buffing, and detect magic. That's all he got. So I guess he'll ritual cast detect magic to not burn a spell slot while people were talking, and he's just muttering prayers to Thragos under his breath.
Okay. Yeah. So anybody who's there, I would say that y'all would at least be able to notice this now. Usually, when Thorag is more of a calm demeanor, everybody would notice him not as calm currently. It's up to y'all what y'all do with that information.
Oh.
It's a sign.
No, I'm sorry. My stomach is bothering me. That's why.
Nah, yeah, you're good. I'm just thinking as well. That someone might have already jumped in.
What's the plan of action now that we were sitting on this treasure trove of info and we got time to spare? Elif.
Oh man, I was hoping you weren't gonna say my name.
It was just like crossing her face. Not my name.
Oh, she seems lost in thought as she's trying to figure out how to handle everything that happened today. Man, Illumination Day is ruined now.
Man.
I don't even want to go debate anymore.
You know,
She's like, go ahead.
how long do we have until we have to go and leave? Should be a better question.
What was the question?
How long do we have until we have to go and leave for?
Well, honestly, y'all were gonna leave. Illis wanted to stay basically just for Illumination Day. The only other thing y'all had was the Ugirthian Forest, and then y'all were gonna go to Hexa Landing to get rid of the whole entire glyph, or bond that y'all have. Illumination Day, because Amara has already achieved what she needed. I think y'all had come to the wagon, y'all started working, and y'all were about to actually rest before all the alarms took off. So maybe even like an hour or so has passed since all that, I would say. So it's up to y'all if y'all want to take a rest for the night and then figure out. And then, depending what y'all want to do, I was going to say, once y'all rest is when Ben would probably had come up to the whole group and say that he's going to go on this journey alone to the Yrgithian forest that his goddess has informed him is a journey that he must take and partake alone for a quest.
Find him dead later.
But because he's alone in that, if y'all are able to make it to Hexa Landing, that disruption, and Amara would have explained that once that is at least removed and broken by the one who originally created it, everybody would be freed. If the group is there and there's only one person that's kind of traveling by themselves.
Yeah. Before I would go and lay down or like turn in for the night, I would go and go find somewhere to train and kind of, start getting ready for what is to come.
Okay.
Is Ben leaving tonight, or is that going to be after the rest?
More than likely, he's going to leave tonight.
Okay, once he announces it, Illith will go get her small gift she had made for him. It's like one of those little, like the metal ring puzzles where you have to try to get them apart and put them together?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
She will give him that since he is leaving before Illumination Day.
Aww.
And tell him to take care of himself and then go to bed.
How emotional. I'm going to write it in the book. No.
I tell him safe travels and take one more good sniff to see if there's anything weird in the area, then go to bed.
Okay. And does anybody else actually approach Thorag actually with all the way that he's acting before y'all go?
Yeah. Yeah. We're good. Oh yeah, you did say you used detect magic, right?
He detected magic, but there was like nothing to detect actually.
Nothing.
Yeah. Could just be paranoia. Who knows?
Oh my god.
I did not see the ghost of your dead wife, if it makes you feel any better.
A bit. Look, Frag, everything will be fine, man. Okay? Get you get some quick rest. Probably set yourself up for probably Illith will take you on some illumination data, right, Illith?
Actually, I was going to invite everyone along if they wish to go.
Oh, even better.
I walked away.
Valid. Valid.
I like to invite everybody. He's already walking away like, no.
I've already walked away. Guys?
Guys. And Thorag, as everybody's kind of trying to assure you, you have a little bit of relief and alleviation of sorts from that fear and pressure. It might be that it was just your nerves. You've never had anything hit you like that before, but aside from that, you haven't had any more visions. It was just during that time. But right now, it seems, at least for the meanwhile, to have lingered away.
So the presence is gone, and I'm guessing my detect magic isn't seeing anything amiss.
Yeah, no, I wasn't able to pick up anything.
Well, I mean, besides the ambient magic, this place is magical.
Yeah. Aside from all the stuff that's around, but yeah,
What
as far as you
can see.
Yeah.
through the blinding glow of everything, I don't see a sudden black little spot or anything. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Thorag will just kind of collect himself and goes, all right. I don't know where. I don't see anything here. I suppose we'll have to comb room by room or something. Do we maybe have any magic that can narrow where this intruder might be or where he did whatever thing he was supposed to do here? Or
Was
she,
it
or
implied
it.
that the shade that stole the earring was the intruder?
Was there another intruder too? Are we certain that nothing else has been touched?
We can sweep the manor if that would help alleviate your worries.
As Glyph
I
walks
for
over
one
and
going
says,
to.
I am initiating major sweep currently.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's convenient.
And she
During
says,
which time I'm just gonna whistle and summon Tink back to the door.
okay.
Because technically he's been walking around this entire time. He doesn't know whether
Yeah,
we
he's been
stopped
walking
looking.
all over the place. He's inspected the entire. He's getting his
steps in.
His steps in. There we
His
go.
steps
his
in.
steps in today.
Man, he gonna be all fit, fit on dead. There you go.
And
Suddenly, Thorag is snapped out of it. Oh, that's convenient. Oh.
Glyph is just looks over at the group and says, however, I was not able to at least detect the first intruder's precise location. I just knew he was in the domain. Very powerful magic to be able to disrupt my signatures of detection. I have increased currently within the hour that we were speaking. The wards. I have changed signatures and frequencies of the magic harmonics. Should I try to break in again, I should be able to locate it this time. And she'll kind of bend over because she's large. She kind of bends over to look into Thorag's face.
I come up to her knee.
And she says, would this be sufficient in order to alleviate your worries, Master Thorag?
I suppose so. I think I'll stay close to the group and take another drink.
And she says, I had detected that there was a slight elevation in your heart rhythm earlier.
I saw something that unnerved me in the stairwell. If you could take extra care to maybe looking around there again, that would be good.
Says, of course, Master Thorag.
And with that, you lose your voice of your dwarf as the voice of the dwarf has to go and do a night shift.
Ah. All right. Well, then in that case, we say that everybody else was falling off into... as you are going to go to work, I probably will send you some stuff if you're able to read it. It won't be a lot, that way you don't have to.
I also would like to get with you sometimes this week, and we'll hash out some stuff so I can actually give you things and stuff and figure out things. All right.
Awesome.
See you, everybody.
All right. Later.
see you, Reaper.
Later.
Bye.
And Glyph will look at the rest of the group, and then she says, I will now continue working on the gym and make sure that nothing else breaks in. And then
If you need any help, don't hesitate to wake me. And then, ta-da.
And she whiffs away. We're going to put her right there for convenience.
Big woman.
Woman big.
All
I
right.
love Dark Souls.
I suspect everybody will be taking the rest for the night. Unless there's anything else that anybody wants to do specifically.
Just a little bit of monk training and then off to sleep.
Well, then we'll go ahead and say that y'all go back into the area, the lower floor, unless there's a specific place you'll want to rest for the night. And with that, we're going to go ahead and speed past all this. If anybody needs to take a long rest, you can go ahead and take a long rest. I think the only person that needed anything was Thorag, but I'll do that through Discord.
I'll refresh my temps and my flash of genius for the debate.
The debate. Ooh, the debates. I don't know. Ilith will be going against the top people that follow Intelligentsia.
She has a strong drive to prove herself as a scholar, so she is in it to win it. She is excited to prove herself.
Let's see what this is. Boom. She's excited to prove herself. I swear, I am intelligent. Prove it.
Information overload, 5th level.
The subject of debate for today will be, does true evil really exist? Or is it just based on society?
Logical topics.
Oh, damn.
Somebody had a question? I heard an
That's what I heard.
I was gonna say, Grill Bile, the logical guy.
Cedric is definitely going. He could use some intelligence in his life.
Okay. Okay. I clutch my measuring pearls.
Sorry, I was trying to fix my mic. Where are we going?
The sleep.
Nobu, do you want to go to the debate hall?
I
A
ain't
lot
going,
of people
no.
are going to be talking.
Nope.
Hey, Naboo would learn a lot because we're debating the true essence of evil, if it really exists, or is it just compared to society? Ooh.
Hope Ilith has better talking skills than I do, or this is going to get really awkward really fast.
I mean, if anything, Nobu could either go to sleep or join me in the training hall.
Yeah.
Look
For the
after
night,
Nobu
everybody's
while
just
I'm gone.
going to
Thank
sleep,
you.
Mr. Naboo, so Naboo could probably curl up into his favorite place in the water if he wishes to.
She
Probably.
would warn
I'm
Nobu
a-
that she's leaving in the morning. She will be back. He knows. She celebrates this every year.
That's what my father said to me before he left.
Damn.
You don't have a father.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I
But yeah,
imagine
I'ma
like
work-
Cedric's like, oh, yeah, you
I'm gonna work on the armor as they go sleep in the water.
Nice.
Yeah. I just
like
mentioned going with like, I like to see how this entire debating thing works anyways. Like, it's not like it's gonna be like at the crack of dawn and like you imagine like Ilith just waking Cedric up and it's like not even morning, like, hey, come on,
3 in the morning.
it's time. Time is
3 in the
now
morning. Oh
we're
my god.
late.
I go out there like you're camping outside the door. All right. Is Zool going to rest, or is he going to do anything specific?
He's just gonna he's gonna just check on more, see if she needs anything else, and he's probably just gonna check on Kevin, since he had to be left outside.
Poor Kevin.
Look, he's too big. He can't fit in the door.
I know.
Oh, he could. He could just break it, and then Omar would be very upset.
Actually, he was.
Cliff would be very
They
upset.
were able to bring him in. He through Amara, once y'all signature was in there, y'all can just pretty much after the spell engine was destroyed, he can just be teleported in and out.
He can be teleported. I'm down.
Yeah, through that particular doorway into the domain now. Once she allowed y'all in there, y'all can pretty much teleport objects. I don't know if that would technically be an object. But anyway, we'll say yes for the purposes of him being able to come in.
Hooray! He can now join the group.
Illith just walks into the. What the fuck? No.
Kevin, how'd you get in here? Just looks at you with a blank stare.
And Amara, you would find her later on if you, her eyes are, you have like dark circles forming under her eyes. She looks like she hasn't
AKA,
rested
she
yet.
needs some sleep.
Yeah, she's just working on this gym thing, and she's like talking to Glyph when you find her in the tower, and Fragment having a conversation, which you can keep up with because you have a high intelligence. It does seem though that her intelligence has sort of peaked a little bit.
It happens. At some point, I'm more or less just gonna have her go to sleep, and I'll just continue working on the gym with Glyph. I don't need sleep. I'll be fine. If anything, I'll have Tank just carry me while I sleep.
Amara would like look over and be very distraught at first, and it's like, this is a very important gem. I can't take a rest. It's only very particular frequencies that must be signed correctly and adjusted and tuned and calibrated. And then she goes into a big old spiel of how everything works.
You either go to sleep or I'll find a way to put you to sleep.
Hello.
And she's like, kind of smiles. It's like, people have been trying to kill me. I don't think trying to put me to sleep it's going to work very well for you on your side, Zul. She kind of like smirks, closes up near you and smirks. I find you very strange. Most serpentine folk don't have the sort of emotional acuity that you do. Usually you would think yourself more supreme compared to others.
From what I've witnessed, there were reasons why I don't find myself superior to others.
Well, you have a very fine intelligence. I would suspect it out of all the other serpentine folk, the Serpari. You would find yourself to be among the highest of supremates.
Either you're trying to butter me up, or so that you can stay awake, or you're just trying to have a conversation. I'm okay with both, except for the fact that you still need rest. Go.
You see her lower eyelid just kind of twitching as she almost looks like she's like passing out anyway as she's trying to converse.
Hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Ooh, that's a negative. That's probably a no. I was gonna say, if it gets to the point, if I can roll decent enough, if she falls asleep, he'll just carry her to the closest couch bed thing. I forget what she has in this room.
She'll probably have to go to the first floor. She doesn't have very much in here except for nothing but studies and working with magical items. But she does droop her head into his chest. And then you just kind of hear the sounds of sleep.
He's just gonna walk her down there to help her get to bed, and then he'll just walk back up and converse with Glyph and see what he can accomplish while she's asleep.
Glyph just kind of.
He's also gonna have Tank stand outside the door, make sure that she stays asleep because she needs it.
Glyph is just going to talk to you and says, "Oh, that was very nice of you. Amara doesn't usually have people care for her."
I know. It's kind of what happens whenever. Hold on, do they know above table? Do they know what introverts are? Shit, do I know what the word introvert is in this time and distance?
I would suspect yes.
All right, sweet. All right, that's kind of what you get with introverts. We don't necessarily sleep. We try to keep moving forward. And we push away more people than we make friends. Anyway,
I would like to try this introvert sometime to experience it. And then
Glyph, technically, you would be considered introvert to a degree.
Huh, interesting. I shall have to assess this more. And then
I was like, he's pretty knowledgeable. Like, she asked me if she asked him more about
well, yeah, if you get her interested, she's going
words,
to ask.
things like that. He can relay the information that he knows to her. Questions? Yeah, I get you. I was like, shit, there's things that he don't know. He will literally just be like, Illith, we gonna have a conversation.
Glyph is going to converse with him all night long, asking more questions about introverts and probably going to extroverts, and then all this information.
I was like, all the information that he has, he's gonna lay it out on the table. If he don't know, if Illith is awake, he will seek her the help.
Then, while this is happening, she would ask him, "Do you wish to work on the gym with me? Will you take place of Amara?"
I will do what I can. I'm just trying not to mess anything up.
It says, the only thing that, as you say, could mess up is if you align and calibrate the signatures incorrectly. The gym may explode, thus taking the entire wagon with it.
All right, so I rely on your guidance to make sure that does not happen. Got it.
It says, and I will rely on your intelligence to make sure to pick up on the frequencies that are wrong. And then she continues working forward. And
during as they're working, he's going to. I know Elith is sleeping around this time, right?
Yeah.
Give or take.
She would be getting ready for bed.
Oh yeah.
Or sleeping.
Or either sleeping or getting ready. Yeah. I would assume it was during the time that people have already gotten to bed.
Or the getting prepared. Yeah. He's going to send his snake to latch to her arm, like not her arm, but like her wrist, in case he needs her help during any of this. He does it as a failsafe, since he is forcing the other person that he can rely on to actually take a rest, and he'd rather her sleep. So the only other person that he can rely on is Illith.
Okay.
He knows that Illith has this whole thing coming up, but at the same time, the last thing he kind of wants to do is make everything go boom.
So Illith, you have a snake wrap around you again.
She's used to it, honestly.
I was like, at this point, I'm pretty sure she realizes the only reason why it ever attaches to her is he either uses it as a failsafe or he needs her for something. And normally, if he needs her for something, it will start jerking on her wrist.
Alrighty. Well, then, in that case, Hermes, who's your god again?
He might be AFK.
Uh-oh.
Who might be AFK?
Hermes.
Right, can't take a headset.
Open your headset.
You alive?
Damn, we're hearing somebody die in real time.
They got him.
Oh no, Hermes. No, I was just asking who's your god?
The god of time.
Oh, okay, Arnelium.
Kronos?
Yeah.
All right.
I tried to look through my door into your door, and I damn near ripped off my entire laptop with my headset. Oh, I strangled myself.
Good job.
All right. Arnelium, and then cool. Well, then in that case, Cedric, we're gonna jump over to you, sir, as you are asleep by this time, right? Excellent.
Yes. He's slap happy.
Excellent. I like it. Well, then in that case, we're gonna go into La La Land, Dreamland, as people call it.
Life is like a hurricane within dark.
As you are sleeping, Mr. Cedric, I don't know why I keep thinking of Thor that I keep seeing when I see Cedric's picture, but as you are sleeping in this nice comfy bed, nice and relaxed, drifting off into the darkness, you start awakening again into the red skies above, lightning and thunder crashing everywhere, rumbling through your bones. And then you see once again. You kind of remember from last time. But yet, this memory is kind of faint, fading, and fleeing. But then it starts coming back. This vision starts coming into focus. You see the face of the skull again. And you know the name now. Anam, standing in front of you. The ground beneath you is cracked. Some flames leaking out from the broken ground. This is... you done well. I have garnered much information. So she wishes to track my phylactery. Says, keep doing as you are. Worry not. So long as you keep near all the ones that spread the best of the information, I will have my use of you. I shall not need to get rid of you. He says, I'm sure not. You would be happy once this is done to return back to groveling over your goddess of healing. But you are doing much good work. I can see why. She
Out
has
of,
you as
out
one
of
the
pure
followers.
Out of pure anger, let me see if I can find it. I don't think I probably have a spell to do it. Not that, not that. Do I not even have anything to... Flashing! This is a spell? Oh my god, yeah. Not that, not that. Yeah, I really don't have anything. To take, like, hit him.
I mean, he's pretty much just standing in front of you in this area, this hellish looking area. You know that you've seen him before, but you just don't know exactly what happened last time. You're not quite sure what's currently happening now. You know it's a continuation.
Yeah.
But aside from trying to maybe cast something, is there anything else that Cedric does?
Out of pure anger, he is gonna like he's just gonna like swing his mail at him. His devotee sensor at him out of pure anger to sleep. Within his dream.
As he does that, you see it kind of like hit this figure, which turns to smoke, and seems the entirety of the land just kind of fades away. And who would be in the room with Cedric? Does anybody else?
Aaron, I believe.
Who?
I think it'd probably be Aaron.
Aaron?
And Thoreg. I don't remember.
Thoreg and Aaron, the ones that are gone.
No. No.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I don't know how y'all did the whole.
Yeah, there are just
grouping.
bunker rooms that they're usually in and stuff. I don't know if Illith would have slept in there this time around or not. But
Potentially?
I was like, Zool just falls asleep normally in the library trying to gain knowledge. What are you doing?
All right. Well, Cedric, you would probably just swung while you're sleeping in your bed, this humongous bed here, and probably nobody notices as your hand goes back into the nice, cuddly, soft sheets and comfort of the bed.
In his dream, he's practically like swinging out of pure might, and outside of the bed is like, oh.
Absolutely nothing happening. And then, all right. Well, morning is going to come by. And as morning comes by, what time would Illith wake up?
So does it typically, when does it typically start?
Usually, it doesn't start early. Usually around the same waking normal hours of like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning is when people start gathering. the actual debates don't actually happen until after lunchtime. And then that's when they start grouping and seeing how people move up in the ranks of debates. All the way up until about maybe 9 in the evening.
So let's see. If people start gathering at 8, she'd probably get up at like 6:30 or 7. And she would collect all the little trinkets she had made her companions. Because she made like little brain teaser puzzles, logic puzzles. One for everybody. Ranging in difficulty for the less intelligently inclined. To like full-on puzzle boxes for her more intelligently equal counterparts. It ranges from little metal rings to this is the Da Vinci box.
I've given you the documents to solve a murder.
You get a 1x1 Rubik's Cube, sir.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, 1x1 Rubik's Cube.
Not the Rubik's Cube.
Just a cube with different colored sides. You can't get it wrong.
And then once she's doing all this around 6, they'll probably, I don't think it'll take her too long and stuff, while everybody else is still napping and sleeping. Is there anything particular that she would try to do?
I'm gonna hide it under everyone's pillow. No, I'm kidding. If people are sleeping, she would not try to wake them up.
Pillow. Ah!
She would set it on the nightstands of the people in the room, each personalized gift, and then go off to see if anyone else is awake.
Would she try to do that with Naboo since he's asleep in the cold, frigid under depths of the water?
No, she'd save his for later.
Ah, the special one.
The 1x1 Rubik's Cube.
Oh, God. All right. So while she's the only one that's awake, is there anything that she would do after she gathers everything and is just kind of chilling in the well, not in the bath. That's where Naboo is, but I guess just chilling, wandering the area by herself. I guess I suspect that's what she would be doing.
Once she's handed out the trinkets of the people she can see or knows where they're at, she would probably head to the debate hall, even if she arrives a little early. Or I think somebody said that they would meet her to show her the way, so she doesn't want to risk being late.
Yeah, she was gonna. I think she was gonna talk to back at the tavern with the silver threads. Celestine had offered that to her.
If no one wanted to join her on Illumination Day, she highly recommends it.
Would she give a trinket to Amara?
She would have one for Amara, yes. Even if she doesn't give it to her yet.
Oh, okay.
But she would invite everyone the night before so that she knows who to wake up if anybody wants to go.
Oh, Amara would have probably been like, nah, they don't have the intelligence to keep up with me.
Or she's still probably fucking sleeping.
Yeah, she would, that would have happened before, before she would have gone into a sleep. But, all right. Well, Illis would actually walk outside the cart, then the wagon, and she would find.
You better tell Kevin good morning. Gosh.
Is Kevin to
Good
be
morning,
in the hallway?
Kevin's inside.
No, we talked about putting him inside, but as far as
Okay.
everything else, he was still outside because he was never called for. Tank was the only one that was called for.
How tall is Kevin?
How big is a fucking ogre?
Oh, jeez.
I would assume that y'all
but
would probably
he's
make
tall.
him look like a normal ogre, I hope. Let's see here. Especially in Brinsistria.
As she walks by, good morning, Kevin. What an odd name. The more I think about it.
You know what we could have? We could have Princess Bubbles.
Princess, I miss you.
I'll never get another one. Sad.
And y'all are in
Could
the
I have the
low
zombie
wards.
T-Rex?
All right, so
Bro.
well, the thing is that when you actually go outside the wagon, which we'll go ahead and put it here, so that way we know where you are. What the heck is going on? Why isn't Is this working? All right, there we go. Let's move you. Don't mind all the crowd.
Holy moly.
I can't
Has
click
the
on
wagon
you.
always been tilted?
Why can't I click on you? We'll pretend that Zool is
Can't believe none
Kevin.
of my
Kevin will be
companions
out
wanna
here
participate in
somewhere.
Illumination Day.
And Zool will be the ogre for right now.
Hooray!
But
Her thing
Everyone
is
is
randomly
very
gone
calm.
again. Her picture's randomly gone again.
It's fine. I'm fine.
That's weird.
Yeah, I just looked up and it's just gone. Just a green circle.
So first thing you
I was
notice,
like,
Illis,
wait.
is that as soon as you go at the wagon, you see that
What the fuck
Dan
was
and
that?
Sam are actually here talking to a very animated Celestine. And she seems very angry. And first thing you do notice as you step out the wagon is almost the top half of the tavern is gone. And there seems to be broken windows and well, it's not almost gone. There is like a large hole, like a crack on the top of the second floor. It looks like there might have been fire on the blown out parts of the bottom stairs. And you see Dan and Sam kind of standing in front of Celestine, and she's talking very animatedly and says, "I want her gone. She needs to leave right now. This wagon, remove it from my premises." As Illis walks out the wagon.
Illith is dressed down in street clothes. She doesn't have her armor on, but she's going to look
Okay,
up.
guys, can I interrupt for a second? Some shit
Yes?
just happened. So this dude just knocked on our door, and well, my nephew Junior came up with Renva, and he knocked on the door. Well, Junior came running in like, "Hey, can I have a dog?" I was like, "No, you can have a damn dog." What do you mean, can you have a dog? Apparently, this old black dude came to the house, saw Junior, gave Junior the dog, and then ran off.
What the fuck?
Bro, that's weird. Nah. You probably stole it from somebody.
Is the dog nice?
Yeah, it's a puppy.
Does it have a collar or anything?
Yeah, he handed Junior the leash, and then walked the hell out, ran the hell out.
I would call the number on the collar, because like either he stole that dog from somebody. Oh. Or, like, he's tired of taking care of this puppy for his family, and he just snatched it and dipped, and he's like, when I come back, this puppy's gone.
Yeah, it's just a collar, no nothing, just it. And her name's Princess, apparently.
That's incredible. It's fate. What kind of dog is it?
Silence. God damn it.
Sorry,
Send
what happened?
puppy pics.
Okay, continue. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But she'll look up at the hole in the building. What happened?
Celestine looks over at Illis and says, "You all came here with Armara. This is all your fault as well. Keldon had warned everybody that it was dangerous being around with her. And she looks over. Whatever is tracking her, whatever she's brought here, it killed 3 of our members.
Was it an explosion?
And she looks over. There was an explosion of fire, magic, undead creatures."
Hold up.
And says, "Whatever attacked us here, it was very powerful, especially for the Silver Threads to be able to handle and lose 3 of their own. When I know the person who brought them here, it is Amara's fault. I want her gone. Keldon is very hurt."
I'm sure she would want to know.
"I don't want to see her."
I'm sorry for the loss of your men. If there's anything I can do to help rectify the situation. I know we don't plan on staying any longer than just today. I believe we intend to leave this evening.
And she says, be gone from the low ward. If Amara does not leave. You see Celestine pull out like some sort of staff. And she says, I will take care of her myself.
Damn.
There's no need for that, and she will look at the carriage drivers. Perhaps it's best if we move the cart towards the edge of town. That way we don't have to deal with traffic on our way out.
Sam looks over. Just Master Ilith. We should have confirmation from Amara herself. We can only move the wagon once we are wheeled by Amara.
One moment. She'll go back inside.
When you see the ogre just kind of look over at you, just walking back and forth. And you walk back inside, Ilith, and you're in the hallway. What does Ilith do?
Glyph,
Glyph says, yes.
it seems our presence here at the tavern has caused some casualties outside. Perhaps it's best if we move the cart to the edge of town until we leave. However, they won't go off my word alone. If you could have Amara command the movement.
It says, of course. And then she whiffs away.
Thank you. She'll step outside. They should move shortly.
And by this time, you do see other people like just walk up. These seems to be actual guards in silver armor. They seem to be wearing a crest of Princistria, and it looks like a sun with different rays just kind of emanating out of it. Drawing, not an actual emanation that's coming out of it, but you see them as they start to ask questions. There are other people. You see that elf that was inside the tavern actually talking to these people, and you see the other person. There was another person who was playing a lute, also out here talking as well, and having conversations with these guards. And I will place the elf so you can kind of get an idea where they're positioned over here with this group over here. And as this is going on, you see also a group of people that seem to be more caster-like. These casters looking and talking to each other, some of them holding their chins and arms crossed, trying to decipher, looking and talking about the damages on the top floor and then the fires in the windows. You see Celestine kind of looking back at them. She's holding this staff or wand really tightly as she's gritting her teeth. But you don't see Keldon anywhere.
She did say Keldon was hurt, right?
Yeah.
We don't have our toast going because everyone else is asleep, so I cannot offer any healing services. While they're moving the carriage, is there anything else I can do to help you?
And she looks over at you and kind of snappy says, the carriage hasn't been moved. That's all I need from you. And
it's being worked on. It should be done shortly.
You can actually see almost like redness in her eyes and like tears pulling up around her eyes as she looks over at you. And at that point, you do see Amara just kind of like rush out the wagon.
Oh God, here we go.
She's gonna be followed by Tank, because Tank is told to keep an eye on her. So.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
I'm never gonna get to the debate hall.
As Amara steps out, you see the some of the people actually look. Like I said, I figured was what's his name? Oh God, what's the ogre's name again?
Kevin.
Kevin. I figured it was Kevin using Persephone's ability to keep them hidden within cities so they can look a bit normal. I think you could be.
He looked outside of the carriage. There, I think we ended up working on. We made him look normal, like normal big ass creatures. Except for Tank is coming from the inside. We didn't make it where he looked normal on the inside.
Yeah, so people would probably the crowd of people that are there probably like gasp. Some female screams and points over as like looking and screaming at the top of her lungs toward Tank.
Or toward the king, yeah.
And but aside from that, as Amara steps out, which I don't know why she's hurt, but she steps out and she looks over at the tavern, looks over at Celestine, runs over past Illith and says, "What happened? What's going on?" And then you see Celestine just like slap Amara on the face.
Oh God.
Amara like looks completely shocked, completely was focusing on the tavern. And she just looks completely shocked and just holds her cheek. Steps back, blinking at Celestine. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then Celestine looks over at her. It's like, this is your fault. You're the one who brought this upon us. And now Calden is almost dead. And Amara's eyes just go wide. And she's like, where is he? Where's Calden? And she tries to move to the tavern, and Celestine walks to block her and holds up this staff, which Amara takes a look at it. At this point, what is Illith doing? Does she want to walk in, or does she want to let it continue?
She would probably try to intervene. Just hold on, please. There doesn't need to be more bloodshed, please. God.
Like at some point, due to the abruptness, Glyph would have informed Zool that Tank more or less made a surprise visit outside, which is going to cause him to go outside.
Well, Glyph would be working on there, but possibly. We'll see what happens if she does inform him or not yet. As she hasn't informed anybody, actually. But while this happens, Illith, and you walk forward, you see that there's these spellcasters and these people in armor are now looking toward your direction and starting to pick up on the tension that's happening between Amara and Celestine. But go ahead, Illith. What do you do?
She does step between them, and she holds up her arms and pleads for everyone to calm down.
And
this reminds me of
you see,
movie.
You see Celestine and says, "I want you to leave now. You won't be seeing Calden anymore. And if you don't, I have no fear of using this against you." And then you would see Amara look at the staff, and she kind of smirks. "Do you think that would stop me, Celestine? I defeated my first beholder before I was even well aware and calibrated my spells to what they are now. What do you think anti-magic would do against me? I don't fear it. My whole entire spells are centered around anti-magic. Use that against me, and I will disintegrate you. You will cease to exist. This entire block will cease to exist." Celestine holds the staff. What is Illith doing as Celestine seems to point the staff at Amara?
Jesus Christ!
Damn, it's just getting more in
These
depth.
people. I'm just trying to have a good holiday of my goddess. Y'all, no, she doesn't say that.
This is the point where Ilith breaks and everybody kind of like just shuts up, looks at Ilith like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
she just.
She's like stepping out of like the carriage and looks at her like, you're right.
I don't even have any big flashy spells to cast to try to grab everybody's attention. We're leaving. It will be taken care of. We just need to go. And she's looking at Amara directly when she says that.
I want to see Calden. I came for Calden. You see Celestine says, no. You came to watch him die. That's all you did. You left us all to die. Long ago. Why the fuck do you want to see him now? After all these years? You're nothing but a monster, Amara. That's all you ever are. That's all the stories that we ever heard. And you left us. And then you left us to become this thing, to be greater than us. You always wanted to do that. And now whatever deals that you've made has come back to hunt us, when we're not even involved. You won't be seeing Keldon. You never really cared. You never really cared for him like I did.
Damn.
And Amara is just like standing. You can see little trickles of light in her eyes. And you can see a little bit of a glow in her fist. And
she's going on this rant, Illith is going to visibly block by stepping in front of, what's this lady's name? Because I'm bad with names.
Oh, Celestine.
And she's going to stare down at her. I said we will leave. We need to diffuse this situation. And this is an intimidation attempt.
Okay.
I don't have great intimidation.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation.
I have advantage.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Jesus.
By the way, Bucky, I'm sending you a DM.
Yep.
She's going to step back. And she puts down the staff. And then she will glare at Amara. And then she looks over at Illis and says, fine. Then tell her to leave. She's not going to see Keldon. Or then,
is that what he wishes?
and she looks down. It's like, Amara is dangerous. She should...
Are you denying a dying man his wish?
He's been in a coma since last night.
But you know what he would want.
She looks over at Amara and she's like, he would want to forget about her. And then she would step away and start walking away from Illith. Does Illith do anything else?
Snorts.
Oh, she snorts, okay.
She will not say anything to her, but she would turn back to Amara and see it. I know she's not okay, but see if she's okay.
Well, it depends on what Illis would do at this point. You see Amara, and you see her wiggling her eyebrows, and you see her eyes. They're not normal eyes. At first you were seeing the blue, but now they're completely black. And you see almost like oily substance just kind of webbing through her skin as she's like clenching her teeth and seems to be like fighting herself in a sense, like looking at Celestine. And she has this glow blue electric ball in her hand. And at that point, you see these at least a dozen of these like silver knights walk up to you, and to say, "Excuse me," and toward Illith and Armara. What seems to be the trouble here? And at that point is where we're going to pause.
Oh boy.
I missed anything important while I walked away?
Nah, nothing too bad. I'm going to stop streaming. Thank you all. Until next time, we shall catch you next Sunday.
Illith got spicy for the first time.
Oh my, yeah.